It is that time of the week where I teach you how to record stuff. But a majority know me as a guitarist, which is odd because I find recently I haven't really played too much guitar. I've been mainly producing and playing viola. But don't get me wrong, I'm a part of a band, shameless plug, the Division Line. We're pretty cool. But hey, I just figured, why don't we learn how to record an acoustic guitar. Now, an acoustic guitar is probably one of the most versatile instruments in the entire musical catalog of instruments because it is in so many different genres of music. It's in rock, it's in indie rock, it's in metal rock, it's in rock. You got to remember the guitar and its family is a vast one. When you got things like the mandolin, the ukulele, this random thing that I'm pretty sure I will find in post-production and we'll put it right next to my face. But yeah, why don't we just go ahead and take like a really basic look at how to record this bad boy. So one of the first things I learned when I was learning how to record an acoustic guitar is the types of microphones you want to use. Microphones and the types you use are very, very important and they affect the sound greatly. You still got to put in the work and practice. However, they do help the sound of the overall, performance. So I'm using these two microphones. They're Licks Pro pencil condenser microphones. They're like $100 off of Amazon or something like that. I got them as a gift and I absolutely love and adore them. Now I use this microphones on anything from stringed instruments to even like vocals. And pencil condensers are really good for this type of thing. They pick up the fine details and the nitty gritty and the performance. So for acoustic guitar and the way I like to record acoustic guitar, which is like very, intimate sounding where you can hear the pick scraping and the string slapping and whatnot. These are great microphones to use. Yes, but I use two pencil condenser Licks Pro microphones with cardioid polar patterns. The reason we want pencil condensers and cardioid polar patterns is because it helps reject sound in the entire room, where acoustic guitar is a very intimate instrument. Now let's go ahead and see the rig I'm kind of using. I'm recording into Reaper. Why? Because Reaper's cheap, fun, affordable. It's kind of a baddie, if you really think about it. With Reaper, I'm using these two pencil condensers. And now I know this looks like a droid from Star Wars, but it's a microphone stand with two microphones. So here's the setup. If this is pointed past the 12th fret, you're going to get a lot more of the string sound. It's also going to be brighter, and this is why we want two microphones. This one pointed past the 12th fret or at the 12th fret is going to get you a brighter sound. This one right here is going to be pointed at the sound hole or the body of the instrument. This one is going to give you the bass and the mid sound that you really want in the instrument. Now, I've said, and I've said this again, I like to have an intimate sounding acoustic guitar. And so I'm going to have these pretty close to the instrument. If you don't want that string sound or the pick noise or whatever, you're going to actually want to put this farther away. Today, I'm just going to leave the intimate sounding stuff here so you can just kind of test it. And then again, this isn't hard set rules. If you want to try to find a different sound, go ahead and try to find a different sound. This is just kind of like your starting point. For acoustic guitar, I'm going to be using this Jasmine acoustic guitar with new strings. That's kind of the main reason I wanted to do this video. I just put new strings on this bad boy. Going to be changing pick for this one. So I like the sound of them. I think it's intimate, and that's kind of what I was going for. If I didn't want that sound, once again, push the mics a bit back. And, maybe EQ a little bit differently. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or, concerns or, memes to tell people in the comments, please leave those below. I really do want to start building a community of people sharing tips, not about just music production, but I'm also going to be nerding out a lot with music theory. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, concerns, memes, once more, go ahead, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do a couple backflips, build an IKEA desk, eat a guitar. Without further ado, good night, munchkins. Make sure you have a good day.